I just have to publicly say thank you so much.
Directions that we had aren't valid anymore because I would have driven into an open pit. There's a lot of stuff going on.
Good morning. So I'm trying to get ready, you know, I've showered and everything, and then I'm coming up front to get a baggie and everything, and I see Luke carrying a plate. He was carrying this plate, and I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm fixing Lauren a sandwich.
I asked for peanut butter crackers, not a peanut butter sandwich.
Is there peanut butter in it?
No. Can I eat the bread?
No, let's just put that back. Luke, she needs the sandwich.
I asked for peanut butter crackers, but didn't come.
But he got into the bread in here. He just opened the bread to get a sandwich.
We got a one too.
Oh, and the...
I want one too.
Oh, no. Sit down. Do not use the rolling chair in here.
I'm hoping this plate is clean. There's a chair there, so I think it's clean.
That was just kind of out of nowhere.
I asked for peanut butter crackers.
So he brought this chair over here and then this chair. We keep on joking that we're going to tie this chair to the table so he can't bring it in here. I really think we're fixing to do that.
I did it all by myself.
You did it all by yourself?
Mm-hmm. Peanut butter crackers is not a peanut butter sandwich. Let me show you what peanut butter crackers are. Peanut butter crackers isn't a peanut butter sandwich, okay? I'm gonna eat it. This is just bread. I'm gonna eat that sandwich. You can eat it just a plain, nothing on it.
You're gonna eat the bread sandwich? Okay, take it to the table if you're gonna eat it. I love that little guy so much. You never know what he's gonna do. He was trying to help his sister make a sandwich.
I asked for peanut butter crackers. I was sitting in the bed and I said, Luke, can you go get me some peanut butter crackers? And at first he didn't do it, so I got down and I said, fine, I'll do it myself. And he said, no, I'll do it. And I got down and apparently he was making me a sandwich.
Well, next time, maybe you might have to get your own crackers, Lauren.
Yeah.
Boys will be boys. Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
Do you make the best sandwich ever?
Mm-hmm.
Mama's here now. It's actually storming again. Not bad or anything, but we're trying to kind of figure out what we're doing. Matthew's working on packing all our electronics. I've been working on getting stuff together for like 2 days. It's hard getting out the door with, you know, all this stuff and vlogging stuff and making sure we're not leaving stuff behind. How's it going, Newman?
It's been all fit good.
Hey, buddy. I'm gonna miss you. Oh. What are you doing?
No.
I tickle you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Mommy, forever.
I'm not leaving just yet. Hey, Mama. I just have to publicly say thank you so much. We appreciate you.
Well, it's time to go, so there's a bunch of kids in the door waving goodbye. Bye, guys. Be good. And thankfully, there are no clouds in the sky. Well, there's a few, but I mean, it's not raining. And it was just a few minutes ago, but yay.
I have the giggles right now for good reason. Matthew, you want to explain it?
I appreciate Lisa keeping eyes on the road when we drive because it only takes one time to have an accident, right? So Lisa's always apologizing for backseat driving, even though I say, you know, please help. Woo, big truck. Oh, look out, there's a car here, there's a car there, you know.
And often he doesn't see it.
It's okay, sometimes I miss it. Just now, though, the truck was entirely perpendicular to the road. Big 18-wheeler, big intermodal container. Both sides of the highway. Totally sideways. I did see that one.
I'm like, oh, there's a truck there in case you don't see it. I mean, it was like directly in front of us. It was just funny to me. I was just like, there's a truck there.
Thank you, sweetie.
So we just finished watching a movie, and now we're basically all just kind of hanging out, and I will show you that. So Olivia, what are you doing? I am playing Minecraft right now. That's what you're doing. Are you baking some sort of tree house? I'm making a tree. Cool. A fake one? Cool.
So because we waited to actually pull the GPS out until we were well on the way, we didn't realize that it wasn't going to take us by where we planned to eat.
Yeah.
So now it's like almost 3 o'clock and we haven't had lunch yet. I'm hangry, so let's go in.
You're not hangry. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't try to be cool.
I'm not cool. I know this. My head's even square. So how long would that last with the kids here?
A minute and a half.
Yeah.
They'd all be in it.
Yep. It'll be gone.
Every time.
But we get to make it last like, 4 minutes easily. Well, that was a good meal. I do have one small problem though. I'm no horticulturist, but I'm pretty certain that's not actually how they grow. I could be wrong though.
I want to go over there so bad. Really, really bad.
Cabela's?
No, not Cabela's. Carowinds. I haven't been since before we had kids. Like, at least, what? Probably 11 years now?
Been a little while.
Look at it all. I want to go play. Bye, Carowin. See you next time. I think we found the traffic.
Yeah.
And yes, Matthew has like birds because he's weird.
They were 1 cent at the dollar store.
So you bought 10 of them?
Yeah, I've lost the rest of them.
He wanted to buy 100 of them.
If they had 100 of them, I'd have bought 100 for $1. No joke.
What are you going to do with all those?
I have more window up there.
You want to have a flock of birds? I mean, already it looks like you've been picking up roadkill, just pitching it in your front window.
You gotta admit though, that would be kind of cool.
To pick up roadkill?
No, to have like 100
I was like, what? Ew?
And just in case Lisa has a kidney stone problem while we're here, we planned this trip really well.
There's a hospital, and we're 2 minutes from our place, so yeah.
Yeah, that's being prepared. All right, so one harrowing U-turn later, and we're here. Let's get checked in. It's dark. There we go.
Hi, welcome to our abode. Now we're gonna do what we always do when we come. Check for
Bed bugs.
because it doesn't matter what hotel you go to. You could go to the priciest hotel ever, and they could have bed bugs.
Yeah, so all this nice fancy stuff here is about to get stripped off.
Yeah.
Yep. It's probably good enough. And we also have a lovely view of an endangered species, the backside of a Sears. Enjoy it now because it won't be there for much longer. And a short, somewhat stressful drive later, we're in a parking garage. The question is, are we in the right parking garage? There's so much construction down here, the directions that we had aren't valid anymore because I would have driven into an open pit. So thankfully I didn't do that.
Do we go down these stairs?
I guess we go down these stairs and cross the street and hope it's the right convention center because, I don't know, I didn't do my research ahead of time this time.
Also, it's chilly.
A little bit, yeah.
Well, look at what I'm wearing. It's chilly.
Yeah. We should have walked across that thing.
We kind of left one of the keynotes. It was really good, and I was really enjoying it. But we haven't settled into the hotel yet. We still have to go by a store and get pens and that type of thing, because how did I forget that? And I want to grab a highlighter so we can choose where we're going.
Yeah.
And all that fun stuff. And we need to be able to get up really early in the morning. We still have to edit. So, yeah.
So it's a few hours later, and we have just finished eating dinner, and this is the state of our living room. Well, it's not that bad, but here is a tent. I have it locked up so the cat can't get at it, but I'll show you what it looks like on the inside. Pretty roomy. So it took 5 hours for them to get there.
That's what she said.
Wow.
Yep. That's a long ride.
So I guess this entire vlog has pretty much been us sitting in the car. But hey, there's actually light in my van. Look. Ah! Okay, so we've been to the conference. We've kind of checked out the lay of the land. We've got our
And
books.
Matthew doesn't have a pen.
Yes, I don't have any pens in my car because I never write anything in my car. So we've got our programs that we got. There are sessions in addition to the vendor hall. So it's pretty extensive. There's a lot of stuff going on.
And then the vendor hall
Is rather big.
massive.
There's a lot of different places for us to check out, and the listing just goes on and on and on. So it's a little bit bigger than the last convention we went to, and so to really maximize the time that we have, we're going to have to formulate a game plan, basically, which is, I guess, what we're going to be doing tonight, so that tomorrow we're not just running around going,
There's a bunch of people. What do we do?
because it's going to be a little overwhelming. We know this. Let's go eat.
Okay, love you. Bye.
We're simple people. We just want Italian and Mexican and occasionally Chinese. All right, so we were going to end with our dinner at Olive Garden, but we had to stop into a store and ran into something too weird to not share. It might be the grossest product ever. It's an ear auger. Ugh. Really? I don't even know what to say to that.
I do. That's gross.
Yeah.
It's like, hold on while I screw my ears.
And now we're all done.
Oh, I've been all done.
We're really all done. So tomorrow's gonna be a really busy day for us. Lisa has started making our plan of attack here in the book, highlighting places that we know we want to go and stuff that we already plan on purchasing and want to buy directly from there to get a discount and all that.
Which was really time consuming, to be honest,
Yeah.
because finding these numbers on here, they're not necessarily where you'd think they'd be. The two areas we're really still struggling with are history and language. I think everything else we've kind of wrapped up. We know what we're doing with science. We know what we're doing with the math. We know what we're doing with handwriting. I'd like to get a formal Bible curriculum, but I don't know what one I want to use yet.
Yeah, so there's going to be a lot to look at and a lot to choose from. And a lot of these places, because they have discounts if you purchase during the convention, that's what we're aiming to do. So
we want to buy as much as humanly possible tomorrow.
Yeah, just get it over with, get it done, have it in hand, be ready for next year. So on that note, we are going, so we're going to go on to bed. Well, guys, I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you did, please leave us a thumbs up.
And give the kids a thumbs up for vlogging on their own.
Well, guys, thanks for joining us today. Good night.
Lisa! That is not the end. Don't do that. You're going to, and I know it.